me, Manab Freelancing Wali. I'm 11 years old. I'm from Hyderabad, Pakistan. So, this is my great pleasure to warmly welcome our guest, and her name is Andrea, and she is a founder, director, and CEO, and she is a talented author and writer. So, first of all, Assalamu alaikum. How are you doing today?
Assalamu alaikum. Thank you so much, Manab, for having me. It's an honor and privilege to be here. Thank you so much. I'm excited to be featured in this event. Thank you. Back to you.
Okay, so that's amazing. So, my first question is that can you please introduce yourself?
Absolutely. My name is Andrea Mason, your first choice, your global voice, alumna of Les Brown and the CEO of Press Play Plan Life According to You LLC, as well as a global ambassador and best-selling author 2 times, and the author of my own book, Victim to Victorious. It's an honor and privilege to be here as I am a legacy and lifestyle consultant, as well as your personal accountability coach. Thank you.
That's amazing. Good introduction. So, now my next question is can you share your personal story with us?
Yes, my personal story begins during the cartel in Colombia, South America. I was born in Colombia and it was during the cartel, and it was I can only imagine a treacherous environment. So what my parents decided to do is they put me up for adoption. So approximately 11 months, 11 pounds, I came to America into unconditional loving arms of my American family. Life was great, and it wasn't until I stepped outside of my home that I experienced abuse and bullying. Through abuse and bullying, I learned to be resilient, and I continued to rise. I went into the industries of social work and psychology and paved my way for over 2 decades into the holistic wellness and motivational field. And I turned my pain into my purpose, my voice into my victory. And here I am today before you as a coach, consultant, speaker, as well as an online influencer.
So, that's amazing. Now, my next question is who inspired you the most in your childhood?
In my childhood, the one who inspired me the most are my parents. They taught me and taught me, Andrea, no matter what you do what you love, do it best, and do it right. They taught me all about an old school AI, which I hold true, which is being authentically integral. Say what you mean what you say, and show up every single day. Back to you.
Oh, that's amazing. Great. Now, my next question is how did you discover your passion for empowerment, and
Of course,
what challenges shaped you into who you are today?
yes. So what's allowed me to develop in my journey today was remembering where I came from. After being a victim of abuse and bullying, I turned that into teachings. It was a life adversity that everyone experiences, whether it be outcasted, not cared for, neglected, or abused of some sort, or a victim of our own mentality. And so the ways that I implemented that was that I had made it be the path, the journey that I embark upon today. And the components that have brought me to that was that no matter what you go through, you have the ability and certification right to help others achieve it as well. Back to you.
That's amazing.
Mhm.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
So now my next question with you is that what was there a Sorry, my next question is, what does being hurt cancer mean to you?
Yes, heart centered means rem- aligning yourself with your morals, ethics, and values. Heart centered is speaking from the heart, from an emotional place rather than statistics and facts and influences. So, in other words, the way I connect with people is what I feel from their energy, from their frequency, from how they make me feel. And that's the genuine connectivity that I have with people, as opposed to other people's influence. I take that into account. I take into account their actions and behaviors, but I really can get a better sense of who they are by just connecting and meeting them where they're at through emotions. Back to you.
Okay, so that's amazing. So good.
Hmm.
And yeah, it's pretty nice. So now my
Thank you.
next question is that how did now my next question is, how did you overcome self doubt in your daily years?
Yes, the way that I've overcome self doubt in my daily and early years was that I just continued to fail forward. I failed at everything in life. So there was once, can't recall who exactly signature this quote, but it was fail, first attempt in learning. So I continued failing and I realized, all right, that's not the right way to do it. What's another opportunity? What's another area, angle, perspective that I can attempt to continue until I become successful at it? So the daily routine is saying, this is not the end. This is just another lesson that I need to learn to move forward. Back to you.
Oh, that's amazing. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
So now my next question is that what role has family played in your journey, and who has your first me- who has your first mentor?
Yes. So family is very important to me. And family doesn't have to be a bloodline because if we really get into the facts of it, I don't know any family who I'm actually biologically related to. I never met my parents. I have no photographs or information about them. But when we talk about influences of, family and support, my very first mentor, I would believe to say, is I would say when I was 4 years old and learned how to play the piano. I learned audibly and then I
No,
read music. That that my coach taught me just to believe into yourself, to see, go learn through intuition. Is that the right question that you are asking?
no, I'm asking that who is your first mentor? I'm asking that from the world, not from your family. So, who is your first
Yes, so
mentor?
from the world. Yes, the first mentor from the world. I mean, you can think about coaches, you could think about bosses, but I believe the first mentor on the world on a whole would be that of Les Brown, my legendary, one of the top motivational speakers in the world is Les Brown. I connected with him and he really told me just to dream big and to believe in yourself. So that would be the world mentor on a worldly level would be Les Brown. Yes. Hmm.
Oh, yeah, that's amazing. So, yeah, I also saw you were talking to him, and
Yes.
a girl was with you. I don't remember her name. I also saw that,
Yes.
and you were looking so pretty.
Yes, yes, that is Les Brown. Yes, they conducted. Actually, that was, pardon me, that was a live interview that they conducted in my personal book that I wrote. And so he wrote the forward to my personal book as well as assisted me in launching the book. And the co-host on that segment was Lauren Hudson. She's a Emmy Award winner of being a interview and in the media center. So absolutely, yes.
Oh, yeah, so that's amazing.
Thank you.
So, when you were answers was so good. And when I was watching this, I watched your answers. It was so amazing.
Thank you. Thank you.
Now my next question is, what has it like being mentored by Les Brown?
It is amazing. It's fun, it's heartfelt, and it's bold. You know, when I was being mentored by him when I first started, he spoke from the heart, but he really encouraged us to not be like him, just apply the principles and teachings that he has used and as an experience. He always brings laughter and joy to the segments. He makes you smile. He makes you really think and tap into your own personal mindset and heart. And then he's very bold. He'll redirect you with kindness, but his intention is always that of for you to be better every second, every moment. So back to you. Yes.
Okay, so what's the greatest lesson you learned from him, and how did his words impact your own speaking journey?
Yes. What was one of his teachings was, are you going through it or are you growing through it? And, at that point in my life, I was really going through the motions of what other people had sought in store for me based on my studies, based on my personality. And so I was just going through the motions, but I wasn't growing. I wasn't being a better version of myself. So when he said that, are you going through it or growing through it, especially the pain and the suffering and the struggles that I was enduring as being a victim of abuse and bullying, I was just kind of leaning that on as a crutch, as opposed to what is the takeaway lesson? What is the message that I need to take away from this experience and not stay stuck there? And so that was one of the great teachings that I've learned from him. Back to you.
Oh my god, that's
Mhm.
amazing. So much
Yes.
amazing. So, and you're also a great person.
Well, thank
And
you.
I hope
Appreciate it.
I will also learn a lot from you.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. I am here to allow you to see your professional side, your personal side, your authentic side. Just knowing you for a few moments, I know you have a lot to share, a lot to learn, and love unconditionally. So, with those attributes, especially from the support of your family, you are definitely going to go far. And I encourage and empower you to do so.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Yes.
So now my next question is, do you remember the first time you meet Les Brown?
Yes. The first time I met Les Brown in person, it was just surreal because at that time the world had shifted. So everybody I was meeting for the first time was virtually. But when I met him for the first time, it was just energy. It was just pure excitement and energy, knowing of that someone of that great stature was positive, welcoming, and passionate. So when I first met him, it was just absolutely amazing because it was putting a face, a person, a spirit to the body of what he was teaching. Back to you.
Amazing, amazing. So where do you live? Yeah, so can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
So I'm asking, where do you live?
So I live in the United States. So I live on the North region there. It is just amazing. And I feel that a lot of my home virtually is in Pakistan. I spoke at Pakistan, Faisalabad, Islamabad. I have spoke to so many different regions of Pakistan. So that's becoming my second virtual home, if you will. It's very
Okay,
beautiful there.
so do you know United States is my favorite country?
Oh, that's great. Oh, I'm excited. I wish you can travel there soon and explore all of the different regions there. It's really a melting pot of different cultures, cuisines, and individuals.
That's amazing. So good to hear. Now my
Yes.
next question is, how does being um, Sorry. Now my next question
No
is,
worries.
did um did he ever give you advice you still um live by today?
Yes. The piece of advice that he gave me is that other people's opinion does not have to become, oh my goodness, I just paused for a second. Pardon me. Other people's opinion does not have to become your reality. So, especially on a social media level, when you're connected with so many people than you're used to or should be and have access to, don't worry about what other people think of you. It doesn't become your reality. It doesn't define you. It doesn't measure who you are. It's not something that you have to worry about. How you see yourself, how you believe yourself, and how you present yourself is the real source. Yes.
Okay, so that's amazing. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
So now my next question is, what inspired you to become an author?
What inspired me to become an author was that I just couldn't hold in all the feelings, emotions, stories, and lessons anymore to myself. I felt I was being selfish in a negative way. And the only way that I could be selfless is by putting it all down into text form. So that way it will continue on after I move on. And I felt that audiences are in all forms. They're virtual, they're readers, they're ninja watchers, they're observers, they're people who shake your hand and people who watch you from afar. So the best way to keep it, I guess, to extend longevity, its length, is to put it down into a book as an author. So that's what inspired me. Back to you. Are you there? Hello?
I'm sorry, my internet connection was low. So now my next question is, do you have written a book? So what your book is about?
So, this book is a personal memoir of my life as a young individual up until the present moment. And what it does is it lays out my experience and my journey of my lessons of being a victim of abuse and bullying, and how I went from resilient to rising, how I decided that I was not going to take it anymore of being defined by my past. I was going to face my past so it no longer chases me.
So now my next question is, have you ever visited Pakistan?
No, I have not. It's on my list to do. I'm aiming to attempt to at least travel there within the next year or so. Yes, if all things permitted.
You okay? So if you will come, so definitely I will meet you.
Yes, excellent. I look forward to it. I'm excited. I look forward to meeting people of Rian School and of all the regions. It's just the message that's conveyed from students and individuals over there is that they're very passionate about what they do, and they're very, you know, good energy people. So I'm excited. Thank you.
So yeah, now do you like to give any last advice to our viewers?
Yes, whatever you're going through right now is not permanent, it's temporary. It's a journey upon the experience that allows you to take away lessons, to experience hardship, and celebrate your wins. As I always say, in life, you can choose the path less traveled, that of the life transformational journey, which I call Achieving personal freedom through the healing power of forgiveness by choosing to press play. Plan life according to you, because when you follow your heart and not the herd nor hurt, success and joyfulness are on the other side. Back to you. Mhm. Mhm. I know. Hello?
Okay, so um, yeah, I can hear you. So can you please give a lot
Okay.
feedback that how was this interview and do you like that or not?
Yes, this interview was simple, it was concise, and I loved the questions. It really gave a better understanding of your interview skills as well as understanding your guest. So, job well done. Assalamu alaikum to you and your family. I wish you best in your academic studies and future. And thank you so much for having me. It's been a pleasure.
Okay, so and thank you so much for coming. So
Yes.
Allah Hafiz everybody. We will see in our next interview with another guest. So this was our so special guest, and I really enjoyed
Mhm.
from learning from